Hello everyone! Happy Wednesday! How's everybody doing out there? Welcome back. It's been a little while since I've streamed. And all sorts of stuff going on. Let me turn this music down for me so I can think straight. Hello! Hey James G, hey McPrince, hey Scave Rat, hey Bray Admin, hey Obsidian, glad to have you here, hey Gaming Geezers, hello, hey Dragon Rising, hey Martin, welcome, I'm sitting here with my water and lemon juice, in my giant 1 liter mug. Hey, CJ. Hey, Zombie. Wow. I'm trying to think when the last time I streamed it. It's been a few days. All sorts of stuff been going on. I got my second vaccine shot yesterday, my booster. Which, yeah, my arm is super sore. They shot it in right up here, and like, this whole area is sore. And now in my armpit a little bit too. I think the lymph nodes in there are a little freaked out. And been a little tired and like, just not feeling crummy, but just like a little worn down. So you can tell my immune system's doing stuff. Yeah, which is good. That's what we want it to be doing, right? That's what vaccines are all about. Getting your immune system to react without actually getting sick. So, yeah. Oh, tuning in from Pakistan. Awesome. I don't know what POG means. I'll admit it. I don't know. I know it's like a Twitch gaming thing. I don't know what it means. This is how I make sugar-free lemonade, Mac Prince. Oh. It's the verb form of PogChamp. I still don't know. Should I look it up? PogChamp. I know that the guy in the Pog thing, or the guy that was in the Pog thing, said some not so cool things. It is used to express feelings of shock, surprise, or excitement. Awesome. Yeah, cool or rad. Okay, sweet. Yes, that was the impression I got. Bray Breadman? Yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of nuts. I'm not going to dive too much into the politics, but that was part of why I've been a little distracted recently. And then I'm just spinning up a whole bunch of cool projects for videos on YouTube that are taking a lot of my time right now. Spinning up like 4 or 5 different projects. I'm kind of having to do more stuff in parallel than I'm used to, just because everything's taking longer right now with shipping times and not being in Shenzhen and not being able to meet with people in person, and I don't know, just all that stuff is meaning that stuff just happening slower. So I got to sort of queue multiple things up. But yeah, we are doing some Twitch coding. You've been working on a Twitch stream overlay game recently. Yes, we are doing something similar. But instead of a game, we're controlling a robot back there. So, I got help from Patrick OD, who's one of the mods here, in standing up a server for it on DigitalOcean. So a huge thank you to him. Huge shout out to him for doing that. And we did fix the buttons. It's working fine in my local environment. Excuse me. And so I thought today we could sort of try hooking it up and maybe get it so that at least a few of you can try it out. So yeah, we're doing a Twitch extension, like a panel, what is it called? A panel component, the thing that pops out from the side. So, the biggest concern is video lag, because there's a few seconds lag on Twitch. Driving the robot's a little bit janky compared to the other platform we're using, or have been using, which is Remo.tv. So, yeah. Oh, you're doing it through chat. Yeah, no, we're doing like full-on graphical HTML, the whole 9 yards. I don't know what Michael Reeves did with the drill. Oh, he did like some sort of telepresence surgery robot thing. I haven't actually watched that video. I've seen the thumbnail. It's not going to be turn-based or commands put in a queue. It's just going to be a free-for-all, at least to start with. And then we'll figure it out from there. And I think just stuff that happens, commands that comes in while other commands are running will just get dropped on the floor. That's my impression. We're sort of using some of the Remo TV code and then replacing some of the server-side stuff, so. Yes, you can definitely overlay a button on the screen. Oh, James G, feed the dog a treat. Okay, switch to the dog cam. We can feed him a treat. Let's see. Get him to stay there. Oh, he sees what's going on. Yeah. Come over here. This is from James G. Oh, you dropped some. Hey, Talhamud, sir. Welcome. Glad to have you all here all the way from Pakistan. That's awesome. Hey, Maiko. Glad to have you here. And I finally got my request queue working again. It turns out that the Brave browser was just like breaking on that. It was not updating the request queue, so. Oh, hey, Helen. We've met briefly at SuperCon. It's great to have you here. Under the Crowd Supply moniker. Yeah, I heard you guys moved to Portland. Yes, we met briefly, but SuperCon it's impossible to remember who all you've talked to. We talked briefly, I think, on like the last day when everybody's brain is fried, so. Yes, hi to Drew as well. Yeah, I miss seeing all of the SuperCon folks. Well, and just, I don't know, I miss seeing people in general. All right, oh, sorry, I always forget to switch cameras. I was waving at you, but yeah. Drew and Helen are awesome open source maker hardware hacker folks. Electronics folks. So, yeah. Yeah, hey, Talhamud, sir. Glad to have you here. Okay, so let's do some robot stuff, shall we? We have built the robot that's sitting on the ground behind me from wheels that Esden gave me, which are way too big for what we want to be doing. But basically, it's a telepresence robot that people can drive around the shop. It has a camera and a microphone and a speaker, and the speaker outputs whatever people type in chat over text-to-speech. So we've been doing it through Remo.tv, but I'm trying to migrate it to Twitch and see if we can get that to work, because I think just because everybody's hanging out here on Twitch already, it's a little bit weird when a whole bunch of people splinter off and go off to Remo. So we're trying to give the robot its own Twitch channel. So hey, Fervorite. So let's dive into it. I did not do quite as much pre-prep for this as I would have liked, but Patrick was nice enough to stand up a server, and I think we can edit it in real time to fix any bugs we have. And yeah, let's try and get it running on actual Twitch. So let me open some windows here. Did not quite get enough stuff open before I started up the stream. This is my first scheduled stream, and I started it way late. I was hoping to start it at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight, and I started it more at like 2:20 or something. So forgive me if you were going off the schedule. I am trying to work towards a schedule, but it's hard. It takes a while for me to get everything all set up. Like, it takes me at least 15 minutes. 10 minutes if I'm just turning on cameras and stuff. But I was trying to shoot a YouTube video over the past few days, and so like stuff's all over. I've been moving cameras around and stuff, and lighting and stuff, so I had to like re-dial in the streaming setup. So I just need infinite space and money so that I can have like many different parts of the workshop, so that I can have like a streaming part and like a YouTube filming part and like a welding area and electronics. I don't know. I've got big plans. Okay, so maybe it'll happen post-COVID here. I would like to have a much bigger space. But right now, I've got what I've got, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I think that's probably more realistic, James G, is that it will just always be late, and people will expect it to be late. I didn't realize that the WAN show had that reputation, but that doesn't surprise me. Okay. Yes, I do have generous space here. I wish it was 2 rooms, at least. I wish there was a dirty room and a clean room. It turns out that welding with metal shavings, welding and grinding with metal shavings flying everywhere is not super conducive to like cameras and speakers and microphones. I do feel very fortunate for the space I have. It is the biggest space that I've ever had. It's really my first proper shop, so I can't complain too much. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, let me share my screen here. Sounds like I'm in a Zoom call. Okay, this is what we built last time. Oh, I have to turn on... The robot is on, but I need to turn on the stream from it. Okay. Not there. This is the robot, I believe. Okay, yeah, we're going to stream to Twitch 3. So... Right. Awesome. Okay. So, this should come up in a minute. This is the robot's channel. And you'll notice there's a little bit of a lag. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's see if this... Let's see. Let's get our local environment working again. This is the part that I would have done off camera if I had more time. But I didn't want to leave you all hanging too long. Okay, so... source. Virtual and activate. Port. Run. Nope. What happened? How were we running this before? Oh, no server.py. Okay, I think it's Quark app. There we go. All right. Yes, we do have Ambrose today, and he's being very chill. He's lying right now with his nose... Well, you can't quite see. He's lying with his nose towards the heater, which is pointed the other direction, so I think he just happens to be lying there. My goodness, Friend Tech, thank you for subscribing for 2 months. That's fantastic. I really appreciate it. Okay. So we got our server stood up. We've got... Let's get this out of here. That's just the FFmpeg video feed. Let's try driving this thing. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So the robot is driving, but you'll see the video feed is pretty laggy. So I don't know what kind of lag we have today. I think there's more lag too in this debug window. Bry Breadman, it doesn't really affect it if multiple people are trying to control it. It just takes all of the input and tries to do all the things. So that's the simplest thing to do and what we're doing for now. Might change that going down the road, but that is what we're doing. Okay, so this is where we left off last time, was like, we have the video streaming, we have commands going to the robot. The problem is it's all going through my local laptop. Oh no, Nosh. I'm assuming you mean your internet went down. Mine is still good, yes. That's unfortunate. I'm glad you're here now. Okay, so, what we need to do is we need to now get the robot talking to the server that Patrick helped deploy, or did the deployment for, which is awesome. I really appreciate that. And we are going to, and then that will allow other people to control the robot via the extension, because we can put, so there's like, hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me explain. Documentation. To look at a thing. So because we're writing code that will run in your web browser, there is good reason for Twitch to be careful about how they are vetting the code, because if I was really malicious, I could put something in there that might cause you harm in some way or another. And so they want to vet the code that's running. And so there is like a process. I'm trying to find, they have a little lifecycle management. No, not monetization. Lifecycle management. Is it this? Basically they go from, well, hang on, let me see. Maybe it's in here. I'm just moving this off screen because I'm not quite sure what it shows by default. I don't want to leak a bunch of secrets. I think it's probably safe, but there we go. This is what I was looking to show. Okay, so right now we're doing local tests, which means everything is running on my machine. I'm the only one who can see it. Next, we go to hosted test, which is where we start running code in the cloud, and a whitelisted list of usernames can access it. And then we'll get it reviewed by Twitch and approved, and then we can release it. This really is meant for extensions that like multiple streamers can use, like tools. So I don't quite know how they're going to handle this, but the fact that we have had at least one Twitch employee pop in here and hang out makes me think that it's like not instantly going to be knocked down. We might have to clean things up a little bit more. I've like done the bare minimum, so I think the client ID is fine to show. So what I want to do today is get it into hosted test category. Okay, so we need to do a few things. Let's get my development instance working against the cloud server, which is, so this code base is called Marionette, which I forget who came up with it. Claim your prize now in chat. It might have been Obsidian, but it's a brilliant name. So let's work on this. So we're gonna need to change some stuff. Looks like it was Obsidian. Brilliant name. All right, what are we doing? We are Twitch robot server. Think we have to change, no, we don't want to change that. We want to change our front end code, right? Which is all in, I think, viewer.js, right? Yes. Okay, so let's make a const here. Const server, and right now this is localhost 8,000, and we're gonna make another version of that is Marionette. .strangeparts.com. Okay, so now we are going to also change the robot to do the same thing. So let's see. Oop, that's not it. That's something else. All right. I'm gonna do this off screen for 1 sec because there are some secrets. Oh, it doesn't really matter. There's like a, okay, we're not even showing it. Okay, this is the server to connect to, and it's gonna be marionette.strangeparts.com. Okay, I think that's all we need to do. We need to restart this controller.py, so it picks up the new server. Okay, and the robot says it's online, so it must have connected to the server successfully. And then we need, let's refresh this and refresh this, and I think we're good to go. Okay. Robot online. That didn't do what I thought it would. So. Robot online. That robot online over and over is not a good sign. All right, let's look at the robots log. Robot online. Ooh. Oh, okay. We did some hacking to not have to deal with HTTPS, but I believe Patrick got HTTPS working. Okay, so let's fix that.
Robot online.
Okay. All right, so this makes it secure now. I think we're getting redirected.
Robot online.
All right, so let's bounce that again. So we're restarting the robot controller. Ooh. Oh, maybe it's restarting itself. Okay, let's look at the log again. Ooh, that looks better. Okay, let's try now. No. Okay. What we got going on? Alright. Oop, I lost my server. Let's see. Marionette. Okay, so. I don't know. Patrick deployed this on Nix, which I've not used before. Can we do a var log and see? Yeah, let's look, see if we can see. Oh. Oh, I don't know what my password is. Let me see if he told me. Patrick, you're not in here, are you? No, it does not look like it. Okay. Hang on. What did he say? I don't know. Okay, I don't think I have sudo access on here because I don't know what my password is. Let me see if he's around. Change. Okay. Get back to chat here. All right. Yeah, I don't think Patrick's in here. All right. So. Yeah, I don't have permission for that. Okay. I don't know the root password either. I did not set up this box. I think this is just serving stuff. All right, what else can we do? I guess one of my questions is... Oh, thank you, Gaming Geezers. Cheers. Thanks for the reminder. This is my concern, is that we've got like a bunch of different workers here, and I think we should only have one. And that might be a little bit of a deal breaker. I don't have the ability to... Yeah, that's a problem. We only want one of those right now. Oh, this is running the wrong code. Haha. Okay. Yep. This is not going to work right now. This is running the old code. Lol. This is running... Okay, we've got more work to do here. This is running app.py, which is not... We want to be in the Quart code, which is Quart app.py. Whoops! That's what you get for just uploading a bunch of half-finished code. Okay. Yeah. So I think they both say hello world. Is that? Oh no, this one doesn't. And this one does. Okay, so we are definitely running the wrong code. Okay. Yep. That's a non-starter. Okay. I'm just letting Patrick know. Okay, so that's not gonna work for today's stream. All right. What to do now? Okay, so no Twitch code for today. Dope. What do folks want to do instead? Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna shut down the robot stream. I'm gonna just close all that stuff out. All right. So, what else could we do? We just, like, Jalopy Jones, the thing we were working on is deploying, but I don't have all the right permissions to redeploy this or to fix it, so. Escape Rat, no, my DEF CON badge has not arrived yet. I just got a metal splinter in my finger, which is unfortunate. Anecdotes. Yeah, we could do some anecdotes. We could do, let me look at my list of ideas here, my queue. I have this big database that I run on Airtable that like tracks video ideas and all sorts of things. We could start your print, James G. I was going to do that before I started streaming, but I did not get to that in time. So we certainly could do that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it through chat. Control the robot through chat. It just sounds too hard. Yeah, metal splinters are the worst, but microscopes are great for getting splinters out, metal or otherwise. So one of the things that I use my microscope for. It makes it really, really easy to see what's going on. 3D scan my face and print it. Mm-hmm. Hang on, let me look at my live streaming thing here. Some of this is infrastructure. Oh, those are tasks, not ideas for stuff. Live streaming. So I really like this tool called Airtable, which is sort of like spreadsheets meets a database meets Google Forms meets a Kanban chart meets Gantt charts or whatever else you want to do. It's basically a database behind the scenes, but it has a bunch of different ways of showing stuff. It's great for like tracking tasks and project management. I'm tracking shipments now with it to make sure I don't lose packages. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, let's see. I have a couple things. So we can print the hook for the robot that James G designed. We haven't, I don't know if I have all the right parts for this. I have printed a bunch of stuff for an automatic dog treat dispenser. But there's one or two things that I need to reprint. So this is what I've got right now. So I don't know who tracked this down. Was this you, Furfurate, that tracked down this design? So basically, this is the hopper. It goes up here, and the lid. And then that feeds down into a chamber that has this screw in it. And the screw turns, and then it has a spout here where the food comes out. The thing that broke is this motor mount, which might mean that I have it oriented wrong. Maybe it should be oriented that way on the bed, on the print bed, instead of this way. But this is like the servo mount. So we probably would need to reprint that to like fully build this thing out. But I should do that. Yeah. Sammy, it is warm enough in here, but only because I've got 2 space heaters running now. Alexa, what's the temperature in the shop?
The shop temperature is 67.6 degrees.
It's pretty formidable. It can be as low as like, it doesn't get super, super cold in here, but it can get down to like 50, 55 when I come in the morning. So now that I've got the heaters on Amazon Alexa, I can get Alexa to turn on the heaters before I come down, which is really nice. Gets things started. I don't have a resin printer right now, Scave Rat. I would like one, but I have not yet convinced anybody to send me one. Oh, we do have iPhone parts. That's true. That involves... Yes, we do have iPhone parts. We could do some USB-C stuff. That would involve shooting. Yeah. Now, 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Yeah. That's all right, Scave Rat. I think I can get this thing to work. I just need to probably print it fully solid, because it's got some... You can see here, these are pretty weak. In fact, I just snapped that. It's pretty small cross-section there. But I can either beef up the bracket or... This is not my design. It's just a design that someone... Is it Perforite? I don't know. Decided. And so then these get mounted down. This has got screw mounts on the bottom. These get mounted down. This sits in here. And, yeah. So, but I think this is going to take us a while to print. Have fun doing HR training, Zark. Sounds awful. All right. Do I want to do iPhone stuff today? I feel like, and anytime I dive into a project like that, it requires like a lot of mental fortitude, because I have to think about where we are in terms of the YouTube video, and not, because I could do that on live stream, like we could pick it back up, but I need to get good footage. I'm tempted not to do that unless I've specifically prepped for that. Patrick's just diving in here. It's okay, we'll figure it out after the stream, because I think it'll take us too long to redeploy it. So the screw mechanism thing is for dispensing dog treats. That's the plan. And so so the idea is that we use one of these servos. So just a little simple thing. The idea is that the servo goes here and turns the screw inside, like so. Oh, hey, O'Bother! Welcome, O'Bother and Party of 99! Hello, hello! How's everybody doing? What have you guys been up to? We can give him a manual treat, but I'll do it in a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. We were going to work on robots today, but I got totally stymied. We screwed up a server deploy, so it's not quite working as according to plan. So now we're playing around with dog treat dispensers that I 3D printed to see. It's supposed to dispense dog treats. I guess it's supposed to go this way, but yeah.
I see internet connection.
Oh, now the internet's, or the robot's pissed off. Let's turn it off. It doesn't complain. Ugh. Oh, ISO Optolator, that's super nice of you. Thank you. I do buy stuff in China, but I feel like that describes a lot of people. But yes, I've spent a lot of time in China. I've done some iPhone stuff in China, if that rings a bell. Yeah. What were you doing? Tasmotizing. Is that what you were doing on your stream, oh bother? Tasmotizing? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm a... This is one of those streams where I had planned a thing and then I had not prepared enough for it. So... we're floundering a little bit. I don't think I want to do the iPhone thing without more prep. Why don't we... One thing I've been meaning to do for a while is to design a 3D printed case for the microscope switcher. And I think, for lack of another thing to do, that's probably... Let me just check. Oh, bother, you were taking over a touchpad lamp and making it into an Internet of Things lamp. Nice. That sounds fun. Yeah, so I think I appreciate the offer for freight, but I think we're just gonna make it on stream and I'll show people how one would do that. Well, I guess I should show what this is before we make a case for it. So this is my microscope, which I use a lot for soldering and those types of things. But the problem that I was having is that I was forgetting to switch the camera back and forth, right? So, oh, you guys can't even see it. This is the microscope over here. So, the problem is I was having a hard time remembering to switch back and forth. Alexa, turn on the microscope.
Okay.
So, I can manually switch it. Whoop. Let's see if we can... Here, it's booting up. So, oh, awesome, ISO-Optolator, thank you for being so generous here. Gifting another sub. I really appreciate it. All right. Deactivate, activate. Come on, there we go. Okay. So, this is currently looking at the table. But the problem I was having is that I was forgetting to switch back and forth between these. So instead, I built an automatic switch that when I put my eyes up to it, automatically switches. And it just uses a simple photodiode that just looks when I have obscured the, when I put my eyes up to the eyepieces, it decreases the light. So, I have soldered it up on a board here. Let's bring this down. It's just sticky taped to the top of the microscope camera. Okay, so it is just like one of those little proto boards, and I thought it really should have a proper case for it. So I think that might be a fun thing to do. It is some strong sticky tape. I really like this stuff. It's sort of it's like a stretchy, thick tape. And it's supposed to be for putting stuff up on walls. And I've actually used it extensively in the shop here for putting up all the plywood that is the texture on the walls here. These are not actually concrete walls. So, yeah. Okay, yes, we should do a treat for Ambrose. I just wanted to wait a little bit until we stabilize the raid here. So, he's well asleep, but we'll treat him nonetheless. You don't even know why you're getting treats, do you? That's from Scave Rat. He likes you, apparently. Yeah. We'll see if he goes crazy. I don't know. I think he's a little perplexed. He might just go back to sleep. We introduced him to a laser pointer up at the house today, which he was also very perplexed by. Okay. So, let's make a thing. So let me open Fusion 360. And we'll do some CAD. Move the microscope back out of the way. Alexa, turn off the microscope. So I need some calipers. And I guess I'm trying to see where there are mounting holes. They're just mounting holes on the two ends here. Here and here. So I think we're just going to build a square case. We need to put in a switch and potentiometer and the LED. So I might put a switch on wires that lives like over here maybe. And that's just the on-off switch. This is the sensitivity dial. And then this indicates whether it's on or not, right? Whether the on-off switch is flipped. So yep, we have definitely awoken the dog who's looking for more treats now. Yeah. Come on, say hi. Ow. Ugh. Okay. So you're just gonna sit on my lap. Plan. I think maybe part of this is that you don't like being on the cold floor. Is that right? So yeah, we could totally use an IR sensor. The only real difference between what we're doing and an IR sensor is that you have an IR source as well. So we could do that. I don't know. This seems to work plenty fine for right now. And then I guess the other thing we need is like a jack to plug in the sensor. Which right now is just on wires, but we could actually give it a proper jack. So let's see. Dog, you're gonna have to hop off because I need to go get stuff. I know you're quite settled here, but yeah. Okay, so hop off. Ugh. All right, let's see. I have switches somewhere. I ordered switches. Let me look what I get. All right, put them. Oh, here we go. So, let's look here. What have we got? See what we most would enjoy having. We need something that goes on and off. These buttons might be fun. Oh, they do have an on and an off position. That actually might be cool. But they're board mounts. How's that gonna work? So if we put this, and they have an LED in them, so we could actually get rid of this LED. I don't really want to resolder this thing. I don't have to. Oh, these would have weird mounting in them. I also don't know what the pinout is. That's potential. I'm just trying to see how high they sit. See, the problem is that they're going to sit below the top of the ESP here. So I would have to... Yeah. I think I need something... What can we do? I mean, we could just have them sit through the case and then I could solder wires on them. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I could use the simplest thing. Oop. My chair piston is going out on me, just causing me to gradually sink. It drives me bananas. Absolutely drives me nuts. I have ordered a new piston, but it's taking a while to get here. I lubricated it. I put some 3-in-1 oil around where the piston goes into the piston housing, and that seemed to make it worse, if anything. So I don't really know. The simplest thing I could do would be to use one of these, and then just put wires on it. I might do that just for simplicity here. And then I think, let me take this wire out. I think that we could just make the top of the housing pretty close to where the top of the ESP is, and just have a little bit of knob stick out and the top of the LED. That's my current thinking. Buy another chair for Ambrose to sit. I actually have another chair. Will you sit on a chair? I don't think you'll sit on a chair for very long at all, but we could try. What's going on, do you? Let's see if he'll do this. Huh. Nope, not there. Really don't know what I'm missing. Huh. Oh, good boy. Yeah, you don't really know what to do. Oh, dear. Come on. No, not going on me. Sit. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Stay. Hello. How's that? Oh. Sit. Yeah, Sammy, give me a minute. Hello. Hello. Yeah, see, I think this just is going to lead to me getting mauled. Sit. Stay. Try just treating you. Okay, stay there. Oh boy, you could stay. Stay. No, you can't paw me to get more treats. Sit. Well, that's not really a sit, is it? Sit. Oh boy. All right. See how long that lasts us. You're just gonna get in all sorts of trouble now, aren't you? You're gonna try and eat everything on the table. Unless I feed you more treats. Okay. Yeah, we're training Ambrose to do electronics work now. Hi. Are you just gonna lead the stream now? Okay. What do you think of this switch? Should we use that one? No, it's not edible. All right. Yes, I saw the anecdote. Let's see. I'm gonna reject the dog cam for right now just because he's not in front of the camera. We're already getting the dog cam here. Drop an anecdote or piece of trivia. You were pretty funny with the laser pointer this morning. So someone that I live with got a new pair of glasses, like seeing glasses, like regular prescription glasses in the mail, and they sent a 405 nanometer, like a blue-purple laser pointer with them to test something about the glasses, and I haven't figured out what. I'm thinking that they're like blue blocker glasses or something. They look clear. But anyway, you were supposed to be able to test these glasses with it, and they reflect the laser. And so, anyway, we were teasing him with the laser, and he was very perplexed. Okay, this is not gonna work. Oh God. Sit. I don't think you get to be on the chair anymore. So he was very perplexed. I had him walking back and forth and in circles, and he was trying to eat it, and had his paws up on the wall trying to get it, and all sorts of stuff. So yes, I think they are screen glasses. I don't quite understand what they filter out. Also, I have to later. Okay, here. Get out of the trash. All right, so let's. Oh, I don't want to show that. Okay, let's make a new project. This is going to be called Camera Switcher. Okay. So, let's look at this. Hopefully the dog won't tear apart the shop now. What did I decide on switches? I think I'm just gonna go with a simple, like, toggle switch. That's the plan. Let's move here. All right. V2 can be more fancy. Yes, remember to show screen. Thank you. Okay. Oop. All right, and now that we're on two machines, I'm streaming on one and working on the other, this should actually work. The last time we tried to do this, it was a nightmare. Oh, you're just gonna come up and chill, huh? Okay. If you'll actually do that, you'll be allowed there. But you have to actually stay there and not paw me and get into trouble and eat things. You think you can do that? Skeptical. Can I include him on this shot? Maybe. Oops, he's on this side though. Oh god. I died. Okay. No, you have to go sit over there. Sit. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, Sizzle Washer, thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. It's your 3rd month. Holy crap. The fact that I've been streaming for 3 months is, or been streaming long enough for you to be subscribed for 3 months is, surprising. All right. So, let's draw a thing. You do seem to like being up here. No, you can't eat the electronics. Okay, so I'm gonna measure the size of this board and we're gonna do a drawing. So, we think, let's do it in millimeters because that's just easier to work with. 81 millimeters. Oh my goodness, Scave Rat! Thank you for all the gift subscriptions. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Wow. Oh, weird, Sizzle Washer. I'm not sure why you're not getting any subscriptions. Or any notifications, rather. Yeah, that's fantastic. Hey, knock it off. Knock it off. Jalopy Jones, I do see the play fetch. I'm going to forge on a little bit. Sit. Let's get into this a little bit and see. Or are you just going to be a dick? All right. Oh my gosh, I saw it later. 2 more gift subscriptions. Some bits from Sizzle Washer. My goodness. Trying to test notifications. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I'll save it, Jalopy Jones, and we'll do it a little bit further down the road. Okay, so we're doing 81 millimeters by 50. 51. Right. Yeah, Panda Boy, we can do that. Totally. Miko, thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate Jalopy Jones. Yeah. Oh, wow. Sizzle Washer giving another subscription? Oh my goodness. Tiny LED Matrix subscribing with Prime. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's draw a box. Oh, I forgot. What is it? It was 81 by 51? I think that sounds right. Hi. Yeah, he wants to... Anything I offered him, he automatically assumes is food. No, you can't eat it. It's not food. Believe it or not. I think he is under the impression that the only reason anyone else would be interested in something is because it's food. Oh, dumb duck with the bits. My goodness. Oh, gosh. Where are you going? This is not productive to CAD work. I don't know what your plan was. It seemed like you had one. I think you just want to get to the treats. Because everything in your world is about food, isn't it? Well, Shami Zudo, we're trying to CAD an enclosure for something, and the dog is hell-bent on mayhem, right? Okay. So this is like our basic bottom of the board, and then we've got some holes, which... Okay, so... Short Lurker, thank you for subscribing. Oh, it's a Sizzle Washer gift. Awesome. Oh, you totally should get a workshop dog, Helen. Yeah. I have the best of all worlds, which is this is not my dog, which means that I don't have to bring him down every single time. I just bring him down when it suits me. Whoa. What's going on here? My volume just went way up. So I can leave him at home whenever I want, which is very convenient because he's not always this well behaved. Which is funny because he's not, yeah. He's great when he's asleep. And when he's awake, he's a little bit much. So, hey, Bicho Pao. I love Sao Paulo. I would love to go back someday. I was there only for a few days, but I'd love to go back. Okay. So let's measure some things without dog interference. We have some holes here to measure. Let's zero this thing out. How big are these holes? About 3.3 millimeters. So probably a 3 millimeter bolt would go well in those. Okay, so the cool thing about Fusion 360 is that you can just draw stuff and constrain it as you go along. So 3.3 millimeters. And then we're going to draw another one over here. But I'm just drawing them randomly, right? And then I can tell it later how everything is connected. Sizzle Washer, thank you for gifting another sub to Helen at Crowd Supply. That's awesome. That's very, very generous. Oh, and bits and all sorts of things. This is a heck of a hype train here. Right, so maybe we'll make this a little bit smaller now. The dog has settled down a bit. Okay, so that might be all. Well, I guess we need to sketch the height of it. I need to know how tall it is. But let's place our holes first. So let me switch to top down here. I guess that's as tight as that camera goes for the moment. So that's about 2.25 millimeters from the edge. So this is just for centering our holes. And then I believe that they should be centered this way. Let's just verify that. Yeah, let's call them centered. Okay, so now we set some constraints. So let's say, so we're gonna draw some lines. And these are gonna be just construction lines. So these are not gonna be anything. Let's see, we want that to be perpendicular. Well, we're gonna make it perpendicular in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna draw a line there, and then we're gonna draw a line, whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna draw a line. Oh, sorry, share the screen. Oh my goodness, catch up with chat. Okay, there. So, now, what do we want? We want this, and let's see, let's make some things perpendicular. So we want that line and this line to be perpendicular. And we want, oops, sorry. I've been using SketchUp recently, which has the opposite effect of shift and middle mouse button. Yeah, Dumb Duck, I don't know what's going on with the screen looking blurry. I'm using OBS Ninja, which, I don't know. It's something I need to pour a couple hours into fixing. But, yeah. Wow, thank you all for the hype train. That's awesome. We got some sort of little emote. That's fun. Yeah, the normal shift in SketchUp, normal middle mouse button rotates. And if you do it with shift, it drags or pans. And the opposite is true in Fusion 360, so it drives me nuts. Okay, so let's make these construction. So that turns them into dotted lines, and really it just means, hey, we're not gonna actually make any geometry with these, they're just helpers. And then we're going to make this segment equal to that segment. And see how it moves that whole circle now? That is the power. And then we're going to make another line segment that goes from here to here. And we're going to define the length of it. How do we do that? Can we measure it? Maybe we just do it when we draw the line. That's the easiest thing. What did we say? We said 2. Let's call it 2.2. And then we're going to say that this point here is on this line. Okay, and so that shifted the whole rectangle over, and that's okay. Actually, what we can do, so instead of shifting that over, we can say this rectangle is fixed. And now, or at least we can say, let's say this line, say this point here is fixed. That way it won't move stuff around on us. And then this point here is going to be on that line. And then that's all construction lines. So I think we're good. So. Yeah, it's just the screen share that's low bitrate, and I have to fix that. I apologize. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna do a line here and a line. Whoa, that muscle memory will get you every time. Okay, that line down here, and we're gonna set this one equal to that one. And then this to there. Oops. 2. Type how big that was. 2.2. Okay. And this point is on that line. And that will move everything over. Okay. Yeah, it's not a bitrate issue. We're running at 6 megabits. It's an OBS Ninja issue, I promise. I have tried using the NDI stuff, and the NDI stuff makes my audio flip out for reasons I don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I screwed this up. This is not right. Let's get rid of this. This line goes here. It goes from here. Let's see, wait. Let's draw a line from here all the way to here. And really, it is the line from here to here that we want to measure. So it's 2.2 here. I was going to say, those looked really close to the edge. And, so it's this. To there that we care about. Okay. And I think I constrained that. So one of the things you can do, it will tell you what's unconstrained. Right. So let's make this and that perpendicular. Can you see that? That was over constrained. Okay, I think we're okay. Yep, 6 megabits. I'm sure. Okay. And do another line over here from there to there. Oops. There to here. And that's going to be 2.2. This point here is going to be on this line. Whoop, did not like that. Oh, maybe we need to, we have constraints still here. Hey, gotta get rid of this. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Let's try it again. Whoop. that one more time. I know there's a way to add dimensions after the fact, but don't remember what it is. Dog is trying to put his nose on my mouse cursor, or my mouse. Just not really helping. Goes there. Okay, that did not do what we wanted, though. Let's try this one more time. So, I'm going to have a line that just goes here. And that sort of keeps us straight, perpendicular. And then we're going to have another line that goes from the intersection there to there. So I have to extract the dog. Okay. There to here, which is 2.2. Okay. Now we're going to do this. Okay. That point there goes on that line there. And I think we're good. All right. Gross Spritz, Indiana. I do know how to program. I was a professional software engineer for, I don't know, close to 20 years. No, not that long. I was a professional software engineer for 15. And then I started doing this. Being a content creator. Okay. I think we have some semblance of this thing. So let's just measure the height now. Just like that. So like, let's call it 20. Give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. And I guess we don't really care that much, but let's just put a quick rectangle over here that kind of represent the height of that big, of this big block here. So I'm just gonna put a random rectangle here, except that I don't want this to be construction. I want this to be regular. Okay, and it doesn't really matter that it's not the right size. So, hi Kent Tolol. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so now we need to extrude this. So let's finish our sketch, and now we're going to turn this into a 3D thing. So let's just see how thick the board is, like 1.6 millimeters. We're gonna do the extrudy thing. Okay, we're gonna do that and this. What did I say? 1.2? No, 1.6. 1.6 millimeters. Okay, so what did that do? That now gave us a thing that has thickness. So I'm not doing the rounded edges on the board, but that's the most important pieces that we need. All right, now I want to do another extrusion, and I probably need to show my sketch again. And I'm gonna extrude this bit here. And we're gonna go, what did we say, 20 on that? 20. Whoop, I did not want a hole. Let's try that again. So by default, if you do something in the middle of an existing body, it will make you a hole. So if I do 20 here, it's gonna say cut, but I'm just gonna join it. Okay. We're looking at the bottom. Shush! Do you need to go outside? All right, we might have to go do a dog thing here. Go play some fetch, as Jalopy Jones suggested. Oh, Yoda Code, awesome! I'm glad you found me because of the levels. It's Peter. That's awesome. Helen, I normally use wick most of the time. I do use a pump occasionally if I'm doing through hole, but for smaller stuff, I use wick. Like that. Yoda Code, thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. Okay. Well, the dog has just figured out his own entertainment. We will delay that a little further. All right. I want to change how this is displaying. Whoop. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to change. I would like to stop doing the X-ray thing. Oh, I think maybe it's just because the sketch is showing. There we go. Okay, so that's like not exactly what we have, but it's close enough for now. And I guess we probably... Oh, actually, we do need to add the potentiometer, don't we? So we need to add these two things, which we expect to stick up through. So how are we going to do that? All right, so let's add another sketch on here. And we're going to... I really just need to model the... Because all of this stuff is... So the case top is going to be somewhere up here. We just need to model the diameter of each of these and then their relative position. And it can be a little bit loosey-goosey, I think. So, what is... So that's about... Let's call that 5 millimeters. So let's put a circle over here that's 5 millimeters. And then we'll put another circle, which is... I think this is probably 5 too. Yes, also 5. 5. Right, now, where are those? So, this is where it gets a little bit interesting to try and measure. One of the tricks that I have learned is that sometimes you can use the table to help you. So, if I measure, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but if I hold this flat on the table, sort of kind of measure from the table up. It's not super accurate, but to get you in, at least in some level of trouble. I'm sure there are better ways of doing this. I don't know what they are. This thing is bendable, so it's not really the end of the world if we get it off by a little bit. Oh, let's call it 15 millimeters. Okay, so 15 millimeters up from this side is the LED to the edge, right? So we're doing the same thing again. We're going to make a perpendicular line. It's going to be a construction line. I could just drill the holes afterwards, but I'm still going to have to figure out where to drill the holes. So I don't know if leaving them out really helps me. Yeah, I don't really know how we would figure that out even after the fact. It's a good thought, though. Okay. And then we're going to measure... Can we just do a dimension? Maybe this thing? I measure from that to... No. Oh, I can place a point, though. Let's place a point. Wait, is this... Oh, there's a dimension. That's what we want. We need to probably place a point, though. Our point goes there, and then a dimension from that point to there. And what did we say? 15. Okay. Good. Now, let's figure out... Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. Really bad about that. Sorry. Measure this now. This is hard. I don't know. There's got to be like an official proper way to measure stuff like this. I don't know what it is. Just to like eyeball it. Let's call it 3.5. Okay. And we're gonna do a dimension. Oh, we're gonna do a point. But not project. Point. There, and a dimension from that point to that point, which is going to be, I don't know, let's call it 3. Let's actually call it 3.6. Okay. So that's our LED. Now, lost the dog. Oh, he's chewing on a stick. Good news. Okay. Okay, now we gotta place the other one, which is where? Let's call it 5.7 from this edge. Oop. Make a point there, that intersection. Then we're going to do from there to there, which is about right. 5.7. Okay. 5.7. And one more. Okay, so let's call it 25 to the far edge here. So this to here. Let's do that. This is a construction line. We need to put a point on it. One. There. And then we're going to set a dimension from there to there, which is going to be 25. Okay. And that sort of kind of looks right. It's pretty close to overlapping with the mount hole, so yeah. All right. So let's get out of here and let's project those up. So what's the top of that LED? It's gonna be 21 from the bottom, but we need it from the top. So it's gonna be there-ish. Let's call it 19 from the top for the LED, and this one here is the LED. So that 19. Okay. Now let's get our sketch back. This one is going to be taller. I don't know exactly how tall. 22. Right. Good. Let's hide our sketches. All right, we have a thing. I realize this doesn't look that much like what we're modeling, but it's okay. It's just the stand-in. Nope, they're the same size. I measured them. Yeah, DJ Marlis, they're both 5mm. So, all right. Let's make a box. So, we're gonna put a sketch on the bottom surface here, I guess. One thing that we need to be careful of is there's pins sticking out on the bottom, so they're like 1 millimeter or 2. So we're gonna need to, let's actually make an offset plane here that's offset by, is 2 millimeters ridiculous? No, that seems good. Though I think I want to use standoff here. So what's actually not a standoff? My infinite collection of kits here. Here are the plastic standoffs. It's our tiniest standoff. We'll just use that. Okay, so these guys or these guys. Let's do these guys. Let me show you. Sorry. So that's the little standoff that I'm thinking. So that will go underneath here. And then we'll put a little hole in the case and then we'll mount it there. That's my chair 6. Okay. So how tall is this? 6. Okay, so let's put this 6 millimeters down. 6. Okay, good. So what we're doing is we're just establishing the plane in which we're gonna draw the outline of the box in. So I'm gonna create another sketch on that plane. And, whoop. Dang nabbit. Okay. So that muscle memory will bite you again. Let's see, let's hide that. Let's show this. I wanna project some stuff. So I'm gonna project some of these outer lines down onto our surface. So P for project, that, and that, we're gonna project down. So now we have those in our drawing now, and they're kind of linked to the previous stuff. So is there a way? Oh, we can do offsets. Okay, I would like to do an offset. That, and that. And how much would I like to offset them out? Like, about 2 millimeters. Is that overly tight? Let's do more. Let's do like 3, 4. Let's do 4. So I'm gonna make those 4 millimeters out. Okay. Now, that'll be my inner surface. And then let's do that again and get our wall thickness. Oh, okay. We have to do the original one again. Okay, so 4 plus, I don't know, 4 millimeters seems reasonable for wall thickness too, actually. Oh, wait, hang on. 8. Okay. So, now if I finish that, and I think there's a better way to do this, but let's do that and this. We're gonna rotate this. So we're gonna pull that all down. Not visible. Okay. I want that to be included, and I want to make that 4 millimeters thick. And then I want to show my sketch, and I want to extrude just the walls upwards. Let's hide that sketch. And how tall are we gonna make it? So let's see. Can we? I would like to see this in. Okay. So. Oh wow, is that LED really? It's a lot taller than I measured it. What's going on there? I think we said the top of our... What's going on there? What is this? I think I made it too tall. It should only be like 16 millimeters. To the top of the ESP. Okay, so if that's 16 millimeters, let's make this 17. Negative 17? Oh, plus the distance here, right? What did we decide this was? That's 6. So, let's see, 7, 8 to there, So 8 plus 16, 24. Let's do it to there. And actually, we might want to flip this over, but... Okay, so let's try that. Let's try edges. Okay. And then this thing, I think we decided was too tall. So one of the cool things that you can do is you can go back to previous operations, right? So that's definitely too tall now. So this was what? What thing is this, actually? It's like 17 and a half from the bottom. So let's call it 18. Okay. What's that? Let's look at it in the front again. Okay, that's looking more reasonable. I'm wondering though if we want to make this thing mount onto the back plate and then have the top part be all one unit. So let's just... How do I cap this? Why two bodies? Okay. I should have made these separate components. That was a mistake. This, because it would be a lot easier to manage. All right. And it's really quite annoying to try and make components after the fact. Okay, let's see if we can we do that? Let's see. Let's make a new component. New component. Let's call this the case body. Let's call this the case. And then within the case, we should have case body and a case lid. Case lid, okay. Oop, that was not what I wanted to do. I want this to be the parent. So, case lid, yes. All right. Now, what are we gonna do? I'd like to try and push some of this stuff down. So is this gonna let me just drag it into here? Yes. So that is actually what we wanted. No, that's not. This is supposed to be up here. This goes down into case body, as does that. Okay. Yes, okay, that kind of worked. Awesome. Yeah, Hippo, it's really funny that Sume uses my photo on her AliExpress page. It's fine. She's a friend. She's been pretty nice to me. Other Chinese sellers will do that a little bit more aggressively in ways that I don't like. And it's not just because I have a YouTube channel and, you know, I'm modestly well recognized. They'll do that to any white person. It's very strange. Anytime I go to a factory, even before I started YouTube, they would always want to take pictures and then, you know, you'd show up in their website or their marketing material or whatever. Look at all these foreign customers we have. You know, it's just like some random hobbyist that toured their factory once, you know. So, kind of hilarious. Okay. So, I think we're better off if we, let's start this over. I'm gonna start the case over. All right, let's try this again. So, And delete all this history. Why do that? I thought there was like a delete everything after here. Oh, delete all features here. Okay. Let's set up those bodies again and try again. Okay, so this is just the board. So we're gonna go down here. Okay, we're good. And then let's make a case component up here. Start this again. Okay, and make some subcomponents here. We're gonna make a lid. And face body. Get out of the trash. Nope. Knucklehead. Okay. I might go play that fetch soon. Okay, so for the case body, let's try this again. So we want to make a construction plan that is offset from there. What did we decide? 6 millimeters, right? All right, yes. Now, we are going to create a sketch on that plane. Yeah, we can save the project, I suppose. Camera switcher case. Okay. Not a bad idea. Woo! Okay, here we go. Let's project that, and that onto our work plane. Yes. Let's hide the board now and do an offset of that all. And we decide 4 millimeters. But really for this, we want to be 8 probably for our lid. And yeah. So let's finish that. Let's just get a sense of what we're doing here. Oh, we offset that in the wrong direction. Okay. So, then we want to go down this way with it. We've decided that 4 millimeters is a good thickness. Oh, we wanted to choose that too. Okay, so that it's solid. And then what? Really, what we should do is have like a little lip on it, which will make it thicker, but I think that's okay. So, let's put the board on here. So, I really should draw those standoffs in, but this is what I'll show you what I want to do. What I want to do is pull this up like 2 millimeters. But if I do that, then now we're too close to the we put our plane in the wrong place. So what should we do? I think we just move it down by 2 millimeters. Yeah. Probably fine. Let's select that body and move it. Oop. The other way. -2. Okay. This isn't the perfect way to do it, but it's okay for now. We'll make an assembly later, I think. Probably should make those standoffs. I think it will make life easier. All right, let's do that. Take up just a couple minutes. I hope. Standoff. Okay. And that's gonna be on that plane there. And so let's project this hole down, and then let's hide everything else. Okay, now those are 6 millimeters tall. Oh, did I seriously do that in case body? I did. Dang it. Okay. This is getting relabeled. So let's call this case lid. Oop. Oh, whatever. Lid. This can be body. Okay. Whoa, we went the wrong direction on that extrusion. -6. Okay. So, what is this looking like now? Would like to hide sketches. All right, and then the board. Let's make everything solid so we can see what's going on. Yes. Okay, and this is just to sort of get, yeah, I think we're good. So now we're gonna make one more standoff. Well, it doesn't really matter. I guess, sure. Good night, Furfurate. Good luck on your classes. Way too early in the morning. I guess let's make the case that goes up around it. Sure. Can we just, let's see, wait. I want to be on the case body. Can we just extrude? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay. Now I just have to see how high this goes up before we cap it off. So let's look at, we want hidden edges in here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We might go 27. Okay. Yes, I think so. And now we want to go, I want to draw the rest of the box. So can we just extrude off this? Let's see. That plus, no, cannot get that inner bit. All right, let's put a sketch on that plane there. And let's project that, this, that, and that. Let's just check. Yes, those. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it. And then we're just gonna, let's hide the body for a sec, and then extrude. Oh. And this. And that's gonna be a join. It's gonna be 4 millimeters. How's that looking? That looks pretty good. Fighting with your dog dish bowl? This is Fusion 360. Dog is arguing with it. Would you like some water? Is that what you're pointing at? And we might go play some fetch. All right, we're taking a break here real quick. All right, come on. We're close though. We have to punch a few holes and then I think we're done. And maybe figure out how this thing is gonna like assemble. Like we're putting screw mounts or something on. I mean, of course, I'm just gonna here. 'Cause I don't trust you to not put that over. Of course, I'm just gonna double-sided sticky tape it back to the microscope, but I want the lid to maybe have some screws. It wasn't water you needed. I think it's entertainment. I'm gonna take a quick break here. Dirt Green, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Your second month. Hello, hello. I need to take a bathroom break. He needs to take a fetch break, which Jalopy Jones suggested or requested with channel points 49 minutes ago. So I'm gonna take a 2-minute break to go pee, and then we will take him outside and play fetch, and then we'll come back and finish this up and get it printing. How does that sound? All right, I will see you all in 2 minutes. Don't go away. All right, let's go play some fetch. You want to play? I don't know how warm it is up there. We'll see. Okay, here we go. I don't know where the thing I was playing fetch with disappeared. We had this green ball. Nope, not on me, and it disappeared on me. So I'm gonna use this yellow thing now. Yeah, are you excited or what? All right. See you outside. Oh. Hey. Sit. Here. Lay down. Lay down. All right. That took a little while. He did not want to come back inside. For reasons I can sympathize with. I was like, oh, we're going back inside? I'm not going to listen to you. All right. Whew. Let's get back to drawing things. He did not find any forest turkey, fortunately, because when he does find that, it just makes everything else a lot harder. All right, we're gonna punch some holes in this. So let's extrude. I would like to extrude some stuff. Let's hide that. I want to extrude this upwards as a cut through there. Haha! Yes. Probably it should be a little bit bigger, right? Yeah, okay, so let's do that differently. Let's sketch on here and let's project that hole and this hole. That one. And then let's make them a little bit bigger. So maybe like, I don't know, 0.5 millimeters bigger. I don't want them to overlap. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna get us in trouble. They're very close together. Let's do 0.5 for both. We can always drill them out more if we need to. 0.5. Okay. Good. Now, finish that sketch, and we will punch those holes down through. And that go down indefinitely. Okay, let's do it one more time. So let's get our sketch back. That. What are we doing? That and this. Go down. Oop, not that. Okay, I think that's right. Oops. How did we screw that up? We did not want a new body. We wanted to cut the existing body. Cut a hole. Okay. Oh, we should feed the dog a treat, huh? Come here. Let's make sure we're showing that on camera. All right. Would you like a treat? Wait. Okay, go lie down, which is a very confusing thing. I do Twitch now, as evidenced by me on Twitch. But yeah, I'm on Twitch. Like a month or two now. Yeah, trying to get back to the YouTube thing. Just proving to be tougher than one would expect. It's kind of kicking my butt right now. I was shooting a video, which was supposed to be the welcome back video, and I broke something fairly expensive in shooting the intro. I probably will show me breaking it in the video, but it was very disheartening. Okay. Ooh, that's a problem. Our potentiometer doesn't really stick up. Maybe we should, like, split this and push part of it down? Because it doesn't all need to be that tall. It just needs to be... like, this part here could be lower, right? Let's do that. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, we need to actually figure out where everything is. Blarg. Well, let's put a sketch up here. And let's just figure out how much we're gonna push down. We're gonna push down just where those things are. Let's call it 18 millimeters from the edge. So we're just gonna draw a line from there to here that's perpendicular. And we're gonna say that this point to there is 18. Seems a little fishy. Those are not supposed to be in that far. Oh, that's to the outside. Oh. That would be including the 4 millimeter wall. So 1822. That looks better. Okay. Finish. Wait, we want to make that a rectangle. Hang on. So this is just gonna go here to here to here to here. Finish. I don't know if this is gonna work like I expect, but I was thinking that we would just push this down, cut that part out, but we're gonna have to make... So, just poorly planned on my part. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. I want it to be 11 millimeters. How, okay. That's 31 millimeters. Really? Oh, geez. Oh, yep, sorry. Ha! Just work away over here. You guys can't see anything. No worries. Ooh. Okay. Sheesh. I want this to be different. I don't know. Let's look inside this thing again. That doesn't work. Oh, it's Control 5. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Let's look at it from the front. It looks like screwed some things up royally. I want to see how tall this thing is. Radius, diameter, area. No, that's not me. I want to know from there to there. Restart. Show snap points. What? Okay. Let's go from there to. Let's try it. Can we drag on it? No. There we go. 9.4. Does that look right? No, that's... I don't know where I got that measurement from, but it's not right. It should be like 19. And... I don't know, 21 respectively. This thing. What happened here? Oh, that is 19. What the heck? Okay. What interfered with it? Let's look. Back in time. Something chopped it off. Oh. Let's look at this. Oh, okay, let's see. Objects to cut. We just want to cut the body and not the board. Okay. That has the same problem, I bet. Don't want to cut the board. Okay. Let's see where we're at now. But we still have the problem that really not much is sticking out above this. See ya, Jeff McJefferson! Yes, thank you, DJ Marlis. You hit the nail on the head there. Oh, what exactly are we doing? Yeah, so what I want to do is bring this whole top section down. How are these? What did I do? Don't even know. But regardless, I think I can just select the case body. And if I just pushed this down, does that get us part of the way there? Objects to cut. Just the body. Okay. But then we need to put a lid on it again. Yeah. Sort of the right thing. See ya, Kentolol. Well, what do I need to do here? I need to... man. I think I would like to understand... Let's back up. This has gone all wonky. Let's work on the board a little bit more and get it a little bit more accurate. So I'm gonna say that we only really need to worry about the top of that ESP for up to 23 millimeters from this end. So let's go back and fix that. Let's hide the body. You like hiding the body, right? Okay, this. Let's constrain that. Well, let's make that perpendicular to this. Okay, and that is going to be from there to here. Oops. Let's go from there. No, that's not what I want. Let's try this again. There we go. I said 20. Oh, it's not letting us do that, huh? Huh. It's, I think I can move that. That's right. The blue usually indicates that it's not well constrained. I want that and that to be 23 millimeters apart. Well, let's create a driven dimension, sure. You know what? Let's fix some things here. Finish. Let's put the body back on. And this is that extrusion. Okay, so let's get rid of that extrusion and let's recreate it. Okay. Oh, it's in the other sketch, I bet. Huh. That was our problem. Let's do this again. Okay, it was this here. So let's go from there to here. There we go. 23. Finish. Okay, that's enough to work with for now. So now we have a board that more or less represents what we're building. And let's work on the case again. So, let's see everything we've done. Why? Oh. I'm a little bit worried. Oh, well, we can push this back now. So, I might just push this. Yeah. But I would not be able to open the door with Alexa. It's physical keys. Multiple physical keys. Oh! Okay. So. What I want to do is build sort of an L here, right? Let's fix this. I would like this to be, let's see, let's project something up here. Let's get rid of bodies. I'd like to project that. And we're gonna make this be, I don't know, 2 millimeters off of there. Overdriven. Oh. Well, let's just get rid of that dimension. Okay, so let's make that much tighter. Yes. Okay. Now. That's looking good. I would like that to go down there. Now. What sketch were we sketching in? This one? I don't know. I don't know what sketch we were in. What sketch were we in? This one. What is this? Sketch 4. Oh, it's out here. It needs to be down in here. Okay. We put it in there? Nah, whatever. Okay. Extrude. Oh, we don't want this extrusion in there. Let's go back one. Well, maybe we do. Just cancel. Yes. That's starting to look good. And then, does that look from the front? Yes. And then we just want to come up a bit, right? So if we do, this is a little sloppy, but if I do a rectangle, it goes from there to, whoa, catch you every time, from there to there, then and pull that up. Oops, that's not what I want. That and this. Extrude. 4 millimeters. Front. Okay, that's looking better. And then I gotta do the same. I gotta pull something out over here. Right? Probably not the most elegant way to do it, but it's how we're doing it nonetheless. Okay. That and this. 4 millimeters. Oh, what happened there? That was a cut instead of a join. And oh, we're got all sorts of problems. I would like that to be part of the body. Freaking out. Can we get all those things to live down there? Maybe? No. Bloody hell. Okay, wait. Let's rewind here. Let's go back in time. Okay. This sketch needs to come down here. Why won't it do that? I don't know. Okay, let's start over. Delete. Oh yeah, we do need to decide the on-off switch and the sensor wires. That's a good call. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, let's try this again. We're on body this time. Let's create a sketch on top. A line that goes from here to here. And then we're gonna measure. That's gonna go between those. And, oh wait, no, hang on. It's gonna go between here and here. I'm just gonna make that like 2 millimeters. Okay. And then draw the rest of the rectangle here. Yes, finish. Did that work? Yes. Okay, now extrude that this. What's going on? That. It's going to go down some amount. And we're going to cut just that body. I don't know, somewhere in there. Okay. Now, we need to draw 2 more sketches. We need one here to close this off. That's just a rectangle. Like so. And that's going to be 4 millimeters. And we're going to join it. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And we're going to do another sketch here. It's a rectangle. I guess we really only need to do that. And so we need to extrude that 4 millimeters. Okay. So get it from the front again. That's looking pretty good. Let's cut some holes. Where is our holes? Here's our holes. Okay. And so let's have those. That and this. Whoa. That. Down. And we're just making sure we're cutting only the case body. Guess I could probably join these together, but this and that go down. Again, we're making sure we're cutting just the case body. Okay. What do we get? Okay. So that's where the LED and the potentiometer stick up. And then we're going to put the switch somewhere over here. So let's do that. How big is the switch hole? I missed part of the lid? Did I? Oh, I guess. Oh, I did. Sure enough. Good catch. What are these? I don't think I want those anymore. Okay. Where is the extrusion? That. What the heck? What's that? Okay, that's messed up. There we go. That looks better, I think. There. All right, good. Now let's put in our switch. Good night, Sammy. So we need this to be like 6 millimeters, but let's give us ourselves a little bit extra. So like 6.5 millimeters. And we're just gonna put a hole. Actually, let's use the same thing. Where was the sketch that was the holes? Want that one, that one. Right, let's add our hole here. It really doesn't matter when we put this one. So I said 6, and let's make it 6.5. Some clearance. And that should be fine. Put it there. Okay, good. Ooh, that's a little close. Okay, let's move it a bit. There. Okay, so let's cut that hole out. Objects to cut, just the body. Okay. There's that. So that's going to be for our switch. Hey, Wilson, Yuri, welcome. Glad you're here. Making a 3D printed case, despite what it might say in the description. I guess I should change that. But, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of... Got a fair amount of ennui tonight. I don't know. It's been one of those weeks. I don't think my immune system being in overdrive with this vaccine is really helping. Hopefully that will be gone tomorrow. All right. So we're gonna put a switch there, and then we need a place to plug in the sensor. Now, I have an idea. Is that I got some panel mount connectors kits. Where they are? Where are they? Do you know where they are?
I'll show.
Oh, they're over here. Okay, let's look at this. I got a JST panel mount connector kit. So, I was thinking maybe we could replace. I don't know. I don't really want to do any more soldering work on this. It freaking works, and I don't want to mess with it. But it would be nice to have a connector that snaps in. So, let me show you what I've got. So this is one of those connector kits. And you get these, which you solder into your board here. That, and then this is the end that goes on your cable, and these are all the crimps. And so then that plugs into your socket like that. It's as zoomed in as I can be right now, sorry. So, but I think there's not going to be enough clearance here. And I really don't want to move everything around. So I think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing with plugging those wires in directly. So I'll just make a hole for it. It's not the prettiest thing, but it'll work. Okay, so let's see. Let's add this to our hole drawing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make a rectangle for the hole that is like a little bit bigger than this. So this is like 6 millimeters by 2.5. So let's make it like, I don't know, 7 millimeters by 3.5. It's gonna be longer this way, so it'll be 3.5 by 7. Okay. And then we're gonna constrain it a little bit further. So it's gonna be, let's see, 13. Let's call it 13 from the edge. So that to there is going to be 13. That doesn't. Oh no, not to there. To the edge of the board. Which is what? Okay, here. So let's do some projection. Project that. Okay. That to here is going to be 13. And going the other way, is going to be like 22. So let's project this there to there. It's going to be 22. Okay, and it's fine. This is not quite in the right spot. I had kind of accounted for those in the big bulge for the ESP32, so I believe those are correct. Okay. So we need to do one more extrusion. Let's make this all visible. Just gonna punch that down through. So there. Goes on down through, and it's going to cut just the body. Case body. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Thank you, DJ Marlis. I'm really bad about that. That's why we built a camera switcher. The problem is it doesn't work for everything. Main problem, in fact. All right. Okay. I think we have a thing. Let's take a look. So, let's look at our lid. And let's hide the board for a minute. Let's take the lid off. Hide the lid. So yeah. It looks like a thing. How are we going to mount the lid on the case? We just put some holes in the corners. Just do some holes. So, let's put a sketch. Okay, so let me show you something cool, actually. Okay, insert McMaster car component. This is cool stuff. So let's find a bolt. Let's find something that I have. So what do we want? We want probably a... Well, let's go actually find something, and we can look it up by McMaster car number. So... what do we want? Oh, we probably want a screw, huh? These might be a little small. Those will be too big. Let's see how small these actually are. These are pretty teeny. I don't have a good screw collection yet. I've got lots of bolts, but I need to get some of those heat set nuts. Oh yeah, Obsidian, this is like, this is a game changer. You're in for a treat. This is witchcraft, and it's amazing witchcraft. Okay. This is not gonna work. Because they're too short to go all the way through. What else do I have? I need to get more screws. Alexa, add screws to my shopping list. Alexa, add screws to my shopping list.
I put screws on your shopping list.
All right, well, let's just look up a screw. So, what do we want? Set screws. I think we want like a pointy screw like this. Plastic, how about that? And I would like them to be like this. So a flat head, but they sit flush. And then, how big do I want them to be? So like, oh, the edge is 4 millimeters, not much. Do we have metric? No, we just have inches. Okay. Well, let's use a small, something small to start with. These are pricey too. What the hell? And then how much? 3/16, huh? I want it to be longer than 3/16. How about like a 1/4 inch? Or maybe even 3/8. Let's try these. So what you do is you click on this, and then where do you go? Go. I think you hit this. Is that right? Forget how to do this. You hit save. Oh, no, you need the step. Oh, they don't have a step, do they? Oh, they do. There you go. So you hit save, and then it just brings it into your drawing. and then you can just put it wherever you want. So let's rotate that 90. And this. Let's that component. Okay. Oh, we're putting it down here. And it's going to be this way. That's looking promising. So I'm just kind of roughing it in for now, and then we'll do some assembly stuff to make it look really good, but just kind of getting this all figured out. Okay. Oh yeah, this will work. Oh, we don't need to make this quite this small, but it'll be fine. Okay. This seems promising. So that screw now would match up to us buying this screw. And I think actually it's not a terrible selection there. Okay. So let's copy that now. And I'm just going to move these around. So let's see, bottom. Do a clickbaity how to up your 3D game. I don't feel like I'm an expert yet at this. Like I feel like I can get stuff done, but I feel like I'm not a pro. Okay, we want to do this and this. Oh. I know a few tricks here and there, but this is not what I do all day long, so I feel like the tutorials are better left for somebody else. All right. Oh, I did not want to move that. I wanted to copy it. Create copy. Okay. Did that copy both of them? No, it didn't. What the heck? Oh. I want to get this done, but I'm running out of steam here. This is hobby work, I guess. We call it that. It's a little bit hard to tell what's hobby work and what's not. I'm not building this. I'm building something for my shop here. I'm not building anything that someone's going to pay me for. Oh, do I have to create each copy one by one? That's annoying. What's going on here? Let's copy the components for one. Okay, that. Create copy. Can you select two at once? It does appear that way. Why is it moving one and copying the other? Whatever. Just gonna do it one at a time. Components. Oh god, this is so annoying. Okay, hang on. Move. components. Copy. Okay. There. Minus 88. Very lucky in China. 8 is a lucky number. Anything with 8s. Copy. Minus 88. Okay. Good. So now we need to drill some holes for these. So I think you can just do a drill. There is something just for drilling holes. Where is it? Joints. Create a hole. Just capture position. Okay, we're gonna place it on that plane. But reference it to there. And how big is it going to be? So we're going to drill it all the way through here. Objects to cut, just the lid for this one. Because we're going to make the top hole a bit bigger. So that it doesn't bite into the lid. But we want it smaller than the head, right? That looks pretty good. And then we do want to countersink it. Ah. Why is it not letting us countersink the hole? And we can have a flat point. Simple. That's not going to work, is it? What? Oh, it's not face. Can we do it? I've not messed with this stuff very much. How's that? What is our... I don't know what the angle is of this thing. Let's call it 90. Okay. So let's hide our bolts and see if this thing actually does taper. Okay, it does. Sweet. Okay, so does it taper enough is the question. Don't know the answer to that. These are all sticking up a little bit. Okay, let's look at our hole again. This is where I don't know a ton. Oh. It's this. We need to change these. There are 2 diameters now because we're countersinking. So let's look at it from above. Okay, so this is going to be our inner diameter. That's what our hole is going to look like when we're done. That's fine. And then this, let's make it a little bit bigger than our head. Okay. I think that will look better now. Yes. That looks like a proper countersink. Sweet. Okay, so now you can do things where you say assemble this We're gonna say like that onto there, and it will actually like do all the alignment for you. So now that is properly seated in there. Okay. So now we need to do that on all four. It's gonna be a little annoying. Hole on here. Hopefully it'll keep a whole bunch of our presets. Didn't, of course. Dang it. You know what? Okay, let's do it the way it wanted us to. So I think what it wants us to do is make a sketch. Let's see. Let's get onto our lid here and make a sketch here and place our points. So let's hide all of those. Let's get rid of the hole we just made. Can I delete that? No. Finish sketch. Now let's delete that hole. Yes. Okay. So now what we want to create a point somewhere here. We're going to create 4 points. And then we're going to center them. One there, one over here, one over here. And we are going to what are we going to do? What's this distance? That's 8. So, which was supposed to be 4, but I think 8 is actually more reasonable. So let's make that 4. And then this to here is going to be 4. Okay, and then we'll just, yeah, center it up. Sweet. Oh, we'll just do that for all these. 4. There. It's 4. This to here is 4. That to here is 4. And that to there is 4. This to here is 4. Okay. Done. Now, I think, hopefully this will work. So let's look at one of our screws again. Not that one. Let's put the one nearest us. Okay. So. Where's the sketch we just made? Oh, not that one. It's the entirely wrong component. We want the one in the lid. Okay, and it is, all of our sketches are good. Okay, so let's make a hole based on a sketch, and our sketch points with that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay. Hey, Spooky Katie. Glad to have you here. Yeah, we're doing some little case designing here. Okay, so now we are going to, I don't remember the diameters on our screw. Let's go look at that. We can go look it up. Whoa. Okay, let's go look it up by number here. 95893. 95893. course, you can't see it. A510. A510. Okay. Those are all Torx drive? Okay. Fine. Just because we're already committed here. Well, we're not committed. Let's look at our screws again. So we were looking at screws for plastic. And we wanted them to be a flathead. Oh, and we have Phillips and Torx. That's not awesome. I've been standardizing on Allen key here. I don't know, whatever. Okay, it's fine. Just go back to the Torx. I don't really care that much. Do I? I don't know. Maybe I do. Okay, so let's... If you're not familiar with McMaster-Carr is awesome. I would like a flathead, a hex. Oh, but we really can't do points then, huh? There's no tapping part of this? Okay, well, it is what it is. I guess I'd rather have Torx than Phillips. Is that true? No, that's not true. Let's do Phillips. Okay, so let's go back in here. Tapping, plastic, Phillips, flathead. There we go. Right. So, we want a small diameter, so like 0.225 sounds good. Oh wait, those are hefty. No, that's not gonna work. That's like 6 millimeters. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't love Phillips, but I don't have anything else that's Torx, so. All right, fine, Torx it is. What do we decide on? That's it. 95893A510. Which are these? All right, so here is our CAD drawing. So these are 0.6 in diameter, 0.6 inches. So let's see. We want this. No, it's not 0.6, it's 0.06. Those are teeny? Really? 0.06 inches? Okay, that's too small. 0.06 inches. Am I insane? Yes, I think the answer is I'm insane. It's like a 16th of an inch. 2 millimeters. Those are teeny tiny. Let's get something a little bit bigger. Well, this is the head diameter. That's what I was confused about. Let's look at these. And we decided 3/8 was a good length. Let's look at these. 0.112. I love calipers for like conversions. So these calipers, let me show you what I'm doing. These calipers will do millimeters, inches, and fractional inches. And so it's just great for like eyeballing things and going, 0.112, what is that? Okay, yeah, that's about 3 millimeters. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They don't have metric thread forming screws for plastic. So we could get wood screws, I guess. Let's see what our wood screw options are. I love McMaster-Carr so much, but it's so expensive. It's really easy to spend a lot of money. Tapping screws with... See, can we do We do external torque. We can't do internal hex. All right. Even though you draw it in the picture. Flathead. Torx Phillips square. Drilling screws. I mean, I'm inclined to go with one of these. But it doesn't really get us anywhere closer to what we're looking for. Okay. Let me go back to what I was doing. Okay. Number 4s. 3/8 number 4s. Let's try these. Okay, so let's pull this number into our drawing. I'm going to get rid of these. Yeah, it's okay. It's going to be all right. Oh, but we were looking at the drawing. So 0.112. Which is like, it's like, so let's make it like 3 millimeters here. It's like 2.85. Okay, and then what is the head size? 212. You can actually just put that directly in. 2.212 inches, I think. It'll do the conversion. Yes. Oh, but it's not that one. It's this. Okay, and this can be like 10 milliliters. Yes. And then we just need to specify objects to cut, which is going to be just the lid. Is that right? Oh, what does clearance do? No, let's just do this. Wait, can we actually specify our... Ah. Oh, that's cool. I don't think it's going to work for us, but that's quite cool. You can just tell it what type of screw you want to put. I've used heat set inserts, but not heat set. So I would like, dear desire, I would like to do that at some point. They're quite cool. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these now and replace them. Okay, so we should have 4 holes now. We do. Awesome. And we are going to insert McMaster car. Then we can just give it the part number. Whoop. Thought we could. There we go. That's not right, though. Oh. Really? Yes, it is right. Okay. CAD. It's interesting the way they integrated this. It's very, very simple. You just hit the save button, and then it sees the file downloaded. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just pull it in. All right, so let's get this close, and then we'll put it in the rest of the way with where do our holes go? Oh, that's not anywhere close to the right place. Okay. Yes. Something like that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, frickin' hell. Sorry. Good lord. Yeah, I should do something based on the mouse move. Except that that's not always the right thing. But thank you, DJ Morales. There's sometimes that I wonder that you guys tolerate me at all as a streamer here. Okay, so we are going to create assembly joint. Capture position. That looks pretty good. It's just a simple joint. It's not going to move at all. It's just saying, hey, this is how this thing fits together. And it's awesome because it means you can drill holes in stuff and then just have it line up magically. Okay. Wait, where is that screw? Is it inside lid? Oh yeah. All right, that's fine. I guess I don't really care. It seems like it's not the right fit though. It's like those holes need to be bigger. (212), and it's an 82-degree hole, not a 92, or not a 90. Okay. 212. Let's just pull it up on the calipers. 0.212, which is about 5.4, not 4.4. And this is going to be an 82-degree hole. Okay. Ooh, that's a much better fit. All right. So we just need a few more of those screws. So let's do that. Create a copy. We're just getting it rough. Copy. Okay. It really doesn't matter where we put them because our joints will handle everything else. We'll handle the actual alignment process. Okay. Twitch plays strange parts OBS, yeah. Yeah, DJ Marlos, the plan is to do a scene switcher controlled by mods. That is actually something I have thought about. Yeah, I mean, I kind of sort of trust you, Obsidian. Should I not? No, I trust the mods. All right. That's so sweet. If you don't think that's cool, you're not paying attention. Or you have no soul, one of the two. What's going on here? Let's try that again. Why is this being weird? Can't select the right thing. Yeah, Escape Rat, I think it's gonna be okay though. I'm not super worried about. So I've definitely made the clearance on the bottom of the hole, but the countersink, I think it'll just kind of crunch into place. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that one works. Why is this having a problem? We've just got one that's giving us a fit. Just gonna move it out of the way slightly, see if that helps. What is going on there? Where is that? That's body 2? Weird. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't know what happened there, but... Okay, let's try this again. Not the joint, the screw. Move. Not the body, the component. That one. Create a copy. Move it over. That's good enough. Joint. on an as-built joint. That with that. Okay. So I guess we didn't have to place all those screws, but it does look cool, and it's a fun thing to do. All right, now we want to make our holes for the bottom to be things we can actually cut threads in. So what? Let's see. Let's hide all our screws. Let's look at this from the bottom. We can hide our joints too. And I want to create a new sketch on not the lid, but the body. Let's hide the lid for a sec. There. Okay. So now we're going to make 4 more holes. And we're going to do some more projection. That. Oops. Project. Come on, project. Why? Project. Project. Okay. That one. That. Oops. Dang. Keep rotating. Okay. And here. And that's good. Okay, so then I'm going to place my points again. Gosh, I keep doing it. Is there a way in settings to fix that? You can change it in either this or SketchUp, and I think the answer is in here. Graphics. Pan zoom. It might be this. I don't want to mess with the... Alright, I don't want to figure that out. Ooh, we have that point there. I think this might work just as is. Let's try that. Sketches. Okay. So... let's put some holes. Eventually, I'm going to train myself. Okay, so now we're not doing... we're just doing a simple hole. We could make it angled. I don't really care. And how long should it be? Let's look. Well, we can just eyeball this. Just make it a bit longer than our actual screws go in. Like something like that. Maybe a little bit deeper. How's that? Let's make it 8. Okay. I think we're good. Let's just make sure we're cutting the right things. Oh, we don't want to cut screws. Okay. Cool. So let's hide our lid. Yep, there we go. Okay. We're really, really close. I think we need to make holes for the standoffs still in the lid. So let's look at the lid and the board together. Okay. Oops. Yes. And then I want to look at one of the standoffs that I have. Of course, I'm going to switch cameras and then totally forget. Switch them back. And you're all going to yell at me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgot. We know how it goes. Okay, how deep is that? 6, so that should be good. So, oh, but, I'm gonna use, well, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna use these instead and put a much longer screw in it, bolt in it. Feel weird calling it a bolt if it's made of plastic, but okay. So how big are these guys around? Let's call it 2 millimeters. So we need some 2 millimeter holes that are centered on where the holes in our board go, which are these holes there. So let me just look at, I don't quite understand how this is all. Okay. Yes, I do now. Okay. So let's create another sketch. And these, I'm gonna create a projection of, let's hide that for a sec. What is that? Of this. That hole and this hole. Okay. Let's go to the board. Did that work? We hid what we were working on. All right, let's get rid of the bodies. Okay. I'm a little lost. Where is... Those are our board holes. Okay. Here. So. We were going to make those 2 millimeters in diameter. One there. And now I could do drills again for these, but I'm just Morty in here. I'll just extrude these as cuts. And that will be fine. Okay. Oh, were we in the body instead of the lid? We were. We want this to be on the lid. Okay, let's get rid of that. Do that again. Delete. Okay. So let's make the lid active. Do a sketch on that. And hide that. Hide all our screws. And then so I'll show our board. So we're going to project one hole, 2 holes. Okay. Seems like we're losing folks here. This might be a little bit too slow. All right. Let's punch some holes. I think we're in business. don't want a new body. We want to do a cut. Oh, of. We want to no, not that. This. Cut it down that way. Okay. What all are we cutting? We're cutting the lid. Okay. That might be it. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, guys. Good Lord. No wonder I'm losing people. There's nothing to see. Sorry. Yeah, you do need a way to, like, flash something over here. At least a mod does. Blarg. Alright, well, regardless, I've punched some holes in here. And I think we're there. Let's look at it all together. So, body. The bodies. Sort of sounds like busybody, but I don't think it is. Let's go back to home. And let's turn off some sketches. Board sketches we're seeing. Yeah. Dire desire. Yes. I apologize. All right. So now we have to make it look good. And the way we're going to do that is actually going to be the funnest part. Put some fillets on things. Actually, wait, can you fillet an entire face? Put a 1mm fillet. So this is basically like a rounding the edge. So do that, and this. This. Oh wait, let's do all of them at once, the same amounts. Okay, so that and that. Needs to be red and have flames. That might be a paint job afterwards, but we should at least like cut our corners and stuff. Make it look nice. Okay. Oh wait, I don't think we want to do all of these. Hang on. Let's try this again. This one, that one, this one. I don't want to do the bottom ones where these two meet. So that, this, that, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that. I'm going to do all the outside ones. I'm going to leave these here for a minute. This, that. This will all make sense in a sec. I want that one. Okay, now. Could not be creative. Okay, wait. Let's try 2mm. Hey, Disc105! Welcome! Yeah, I've been doing Twitch for a couple months now. A few months. Yeah, we're gonna 3D print this comma.space. Right. So that looks pretty good. Just kind of takes the edge off things a little. And then I was going to do something with these. We probably could include these two in there. I still add them. No, let's just make some there on set, but that's okay. Yeah. What do we think about that? Hey, comma.space. Yeah, literally taking the edge off things. Yep, quite literally. Are we happy with that? I'm pretty happy with that. Should we pull it into a slicer and see what it looks like? See if this is at all manufacturable. Oh, that's a little bit weird that those are out on the fillet, but I think it'll be okay. Let's 3D print. One too many edges selected on the back face. Really? Oh yeah, sure enough. Good catch. Good catch, DJ Marlis. Is there any way to adjust that? To make it 0? Nope. Can I deselect it? Trying all my modifier keys. It's not really working. Oh, there we go. I got it. There. Does that look good? I think so. 3D print. So we're going to send one at a time. Simplify 3D here. What do we got? Oh, we got stuff from before. Okay. This. So, which way do we want to orient this? This is one problem with our cut on top. I think probably the best thing is to do that and then put support underneath. Which is a little unfortunate. Oh. Okay, let's pull the rest of it in. Well, we just really need to pull in the lid, I guess. The other half. Okay. This one is going to be more straightforward. This surface will go down. Arrange them. I think that's probably what we're talking about. Yeah. Let's see, what do we want to do in terms of... That's not at all correct. What sort of fill do we want? Let's make it a little bit beefier than we normally would. Okay, let's try that. There. Let's just check what that looks like in terms of fill. Looks pretty reasonable. Then we've got a little bit of support under that for here. Just sort of propping it up. Yeah! Yes. What do y'all think? Does that look good? Should we throw it on a printer? It's a 6-hour print. What do we think? Are we happy? Looking good. All right. All right. All right, all right. Yeah, let's send it off. I'm gonna do this off screen for a sec. Oop, no. Okay. Save our G code here. And oop, we get going. Camera switcher. Okay. Let me fire up the printer at least. And I'll show you loading it into Octopi at least. I don't know if that's interesting or not, but we'll do it nonetheless. Ooh, I don't know if I know my Octopi password offhand. Okay, let's do it. A different browser. Yes, I know I'm not sharing the screen right now. That is intentional. Already shown enough things that I didn't really want to show today. Okay, Octopi local. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my lab. Unfortunately, I can't read your username because it's all in Korean, is my guess. What? Okay. Get rid of these things. Go away. I guess I'm going to mark those red. Okay. Connect to the printer. Offline. Might not be plugged in. It's not plugged in yet. So, I have this weird thing where the Raspberry Pi that's running Octopi will partially power the Creality printer's logic if I turn the printer off and I leave Octopi on and plugged in, which is very strange. It's a very wide camera angle, Commodore space, so it's not actually that big a room. It's maybe 5 steps to the back wall, but the wide camera angle helps it feel bigger. So, which is fun. Connect. Oh, neither end was plugged in. Of course. Let's try again. Right. Okay. Let's upload a file. I'm gonna do this off screen again. Upload. Camera switcher. Okay. And then we're ready to go. I'm gonna switch filament though. Okay. Let's see. Can I? If I can point a camera at the printer better. Yes. Maybe. Hey, Kraz. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna do some things. So we're gonna switch to this camera. Whoa, which? We need some focus, among other things. Then it needs to be right side up, among other things. And we're gonna get some more light in here. Okay. Change some filament. So what color should we make it? It's going to be in the shot a lot. I don't know if we want it to be a super bright color. I don't think there's enough of this like grayish black on here. Let's see. Print this. Up. Like that. All right, are we back? Okay, sweet. Sorry about that. I popped a breaker. Combination of the printer and the heater, and all of the camera and computer equipment, plus some lights. Yeah, is more than 20 amps. It's super frustrating. It's something I deal with on a semi-regular basis. We just actually blew the power strip. So it's not the worst, but it's still really annoying. So apologies. I turned off the space heater on that circuit. So I have two 20 amp circuits in here, and it is just not enough. It's driving me bananas. So I have a space heater running on one circuit, and I have everything else running on the other. So, yeah. They're like 1500 watt space heaters. So. Anyway, let's do a thing, and then yeah, let's do a thing. So, okay, here we are. Oh, we were changing filament, right? And everything went wonky. Getting this flipped right side up. Okay, so I was looking at this PETG, which I've not printed with PETG before. That's not the flexible stuff, is it? No, that's this. This is carbon. I don't think I have the right nozzle for. I have glow in the dark. I think will be overly distracting, and it's like white under normal light. We could do. We should do something dark because I think it should just sort of blend into the microscope. So we could do PETG. I don't know. Is PETG like we probably have to set some weird temperatures and stuff? Let's look it up before I crack this open. PETG 3D printing. Tips for printing with PETG. Ease of printability, smooth surface finish, and water resistance. Sounds good. Cons. Poor bridging. Produce hairs. Okay. Wow. Super hot. Okay. Well, let's change the slicing parameters. Temp. Heated bed. Let's keep it at the lower end of that. So 75. And what was the other? Like 240 on the extruder? That's pretty spicy. Okay. All right, let's rerun this slice. Just there. Okay. Slice. All right. So let's go back to Octopi. Let's get rid of all these. Upload. Camera switcher. Yeah, I don't. It's not. The temps aren't marked on here. I think they probably included a card and then I lost it, Scape Rat. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Right. We need to heat this up so we can load it. Automatic. Heat it up for PLA to start with. Let's see, while it's doing that, let's do a quick leveling here. This thing, it doesn't have limit switches on the two sides, so it can get skewed. Oh, sorry. So these two sides, it can't zero these relative to each other, so they give you the jankiest thing, which is it's just a little piece of plastic that you use as a gauge between the two sides, and you just manually set the stepper motors, which is like super ghetto. So I just go in here and move. In theory, they shouldn't get out of whack with each other, but in practice, it's the number one source of problems I have. You just kind of come in here and spin the stepper motors, and then it just drives them in. Drives them both the same in hopes that it stays in balance. It's just, it's not overly, doesn't sure a lot of confidence. So you just kind of adjust it until this thing fits. Not good enough. And then it does automatic bed leveling from there. So I don't know why they didn't put two switches in. It seems like a really trivial thing to do. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. I really haven't spent that much time dialing this printer in outside of that stuff, but let's go tear tips. There we go. Yeah, I don't pay that much, Scape Rat. I pay 25 to 30 a kilo, maybe? Or are these half kilos? I don't know. I pay 25 to 30 a reel at most. Okay. Oh, this has a higher bed temp. So this does say, oh, this is nice. This is very cool. Let me show you. So. All right, so it'll tell you roughly how much you have left on the spool. So this is a 1 kilo spool, and yeah, it's less than $30. That's what I'm paying on Amazon. So they're saying 230 to 250 and 80 to 90. So let's just hit them in the middle, 240 and 85. So I need to change the bed temperature. It's quite a bit hotter. And I think the nozzle temperature is still good. Temperature. Oh, no, we didn't save that. Or wait, hang on. Let's fix this. Let's add another material. Here, we're just going to PTG. Okay. And this was 85. And 240. Okay. Let's just check that took. Yes. Okay. Prepare to print. Okay. Save paths to disk. Save it back to that. Place. Re-upload it. Okay. Then I'm going to load this filament. All right. So I don't have like a close-up camera. I haven't really done any 3D printing stuff on the camera yet. Not with the printer. Done some design, I guess, maybe? Tried to do some design one day and it was foiled by the computer falling apart. That's when I was still streaming off the same machine. This stuff is a lot less like springy than the PLA. So it's like, come on, get on me. So I gotta thread it through the sensor to sense if you run out of filament to printer stops. And feed it into the extruder, into the tube. So it threads, the motor is here, and then the head is down here. So it sort of pushes it down the tube into the heating head. Feed a couple times. Just feed properly. That's pretty good. Try and flush some of the old color out, but honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. They're both gray. Okay, it's through. Cool. Oh, and I guess I need to get this a lot hotter. We say 240. Oh, whatever. It's supposed to be 85. Okay. Good. All right. Let's print a thing, shall we? Good night, Commandant Space. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the camera quality, despite it being out of focus currently. But yeah, it's exactly as someone said. It's me using cameras that I use for shooting factories and stuff as webcams. So yeah, they're pretty decent. Hey, Pablo Pezza. I'm glad you found me. Right, let's print a thing. Print. Might be able to zoom this in. Yeah. Watch it together. Oops, that's the focus assist. There. So it's just doing some calibration now. So it's going to go through and check the distance to the bed in 25 different points on the bed to sort of check the to get a sense of in what way the bed is tilted, so that it can make the first layer that it prints flat. My hair is all over the place. Oh. Oh. So we'll see this kick off. See how it does. Alright. Oh. How's the ABL working? I don't know what an ABL is. What are you referring to? Oh, automatic bed leveling. It works okay. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's sort of hard to say. I mean, I don't know. I'm not one to like sit and dial in my printer for long periods of time. I generally get decent prints out of this. They're nothing perfect or special, and that's totally fine by me. I've been printing a lot of face shields, and we've been printing brackets and stuff. And dude, if the thing stays stuck to the bed for the whole print, I'm happy. So, and it seems to. So, I probably need to replace the Crealities come with this texture on here, and I probably need to replace that. That's getting pretty shiny in spots. But honestly, I'm still having no problems with bed adhesion. So I shouldn't say that. I had a couple problems just in like the last print or two with bed adhesion, but it's partly because I've just not been paying much attention. So we'll see here. The biggest problem I have, honestly, is like tweaking the first layer height. And let's see if this does okay or not. It's doing okay. I'd like it to be a little lower. But I don't know if I can do that with Octopi running. A little bit tall. We'll see how this does. You can, one of the nice things, if you print off the printer, like off the SD card, is that you can actually tune that in real time. But if I print with Octoprint, I don't think you can tweak that. I don't see a way to, anyway. Maybe somebody else knows better. What I'm seeing. On the printer, there's a way to just dial up and down by, hundredths of a, or tenths of a millimeter, the first layer height. But you can basically change this number here. But I'm not seeing that. It's fine. That's just what do they call it? A brim. It's just the outline, and it's just to get rid of whatever garbage is on the nozzle and stuff. So I think we're all good. These lines are not touching. It's a little bit worried. Should be making solid. Yeah, it's too high. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. It's too high. There is an SD card in there. Okay, I'm gonna do the other thing you can do, which is to, instead of uploading it directly to the printer, you can upload it to the SD card and then print it off the printer. So rather than having Octopi in charge of printing, I'm just gonna have to let the printer do it. So let's delete this and upload to the SD card instead. Which really the only reason I'm really using Octopi is so that I don't have to carry SD cards back and forth. So this is fine. So now I'll just hit print. And so in here? Where is it? Where is it? Oh. I don't see it. I guess I've not done this before. How do I know? Oh, it's sending it. Oh, it's super slow. Wow. Okay. Well, that's lame. We might not wait for that. The micro SD adapter somewhere. No, not there. Larg. I don't know. I didn't realize that took so long. That's crazy. That's... Wait, hang on. Can we cancel the print? Okay. Can we... Oh, we're at a pretty high baud rate. I was thinking it was a baud rate issue. We let it auto? Let's try that. I think it's just because it's going over a slow serial connection. Still seems quite slow. Let's try this. That's super slow. Okay, I'm gonna find an SD card adapter. We'll write to the card. Let's see. Stop. Yes, cancel. Best laid plans. All right. Use file copying off camera. Okay. Okay. It's not that it's that much work. It's just that it involves standing up. And of course, you put the SD card in upside down because don't know why, but that's the way it goes in. And it should show up here. Okay, great. Great. Oh, let's get this stuff on here. Prints. Camera switcher. Why are you plugging on me? Huh? Just hold on the floor. So what's going on? You hold. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. Oh. Crodata, thanks for the hydration reminder. And I think it's Scape Rat. We'll feed the dog here. He's ready for food. All right. Treat for both of us, indeed. Hi. You need to get down if you want a treat. Off. Off. Yeah. You climb up on your chair. Come on. Oh, not on me. Nope. Oh, you're so hungry. I can tell. Come on, over here. Come on, up. Up. Come on. Come on, up. Come on. Oh, good boy. Good job. Yeah, that was it. You're unimpressed. I can tell. Unimpressed. Yes. No, you can't come over here. No, 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 no. Oh boy, stay. Oh. Tired? Are you tired, Ambrose? You're hungry. So, single track mind. Hmm? Hmm? You've got all sorts of goofy scars on your head now from running through the bushes. And, oh, and Junie, the neighbor's dog, gave you a nice little scar either on your nose or your head, teaching you a lesson when you were not being well behaved or a youngin' in the neighborhood. He got disciplined by the older female dog, which I guess that's a thing. Is older female dogs, they're kind of one of their roles is to discipline younger dogs. And so yeah, she let him have it, and he was the best dog for like 3 days afterwards. We tried to encourage her to school him some more after that, but he's been staying away from her since. That was a while ago. Oh God. Oh, you're not a lap dog. You haven't been a lap dog since we've had you, really. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm printing any minute here. Oh. DJ Marlis, I think we're going to wrap up here shortly anyway. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, the music is off, huh? I bet we ran... Oh, it's because I rebooted. Yeah. Good call. Oh. Let's see. Let's see what we can put on. Oh. I think I'm going to just make sure that this thing starts printing. Okay, wait. Now it's something to fix it. Hang on. So, go ahead and adjust and move it lower. So I made it 0.2 millimeters lower, which, believe it or not, even that amount has pretty substantial effects. In. This is listed as Z-axis compensation. Yeah, it's great. That's exactly what we need. There's a little goopy bit. But that's great. That's pretty good. We're going to cover. Okay. It's nice to have that bottom layer like a little bit smeary, a little bit pushed down, I think. That's good. You're not really helping. Did you know that? Boy, it's sort of come down a little bit further. I was having problems the other day with plowing the nozzle into the bed, so that's why I raised it up. Quite know why that happens, but it does. Gosh. Yeah, a little bit more. I got this way lower than what I normally do. Getting mauled by a vicious beast. Ow! Get off. Vicious beasts. Well, I think we're doing good. Pablo Pezza, see you later. Yes, he is a pretty awesome dog. He's a little bit rambunctious for my taste, but Looks pretty good overall. Well, folks, maybe we might wind down here. Who's doing what in the land of... Let me hit reload here. Hang on. Let's see if there's somebody we can raid. I'm going to guess Barnacles is talking politics. And Bonsai Baby looks like he's painting. Bald Engineer might be starting up. Yeah. We tune in there for some electronics. How does that sound? Yeah, let's do Bald Engineer. Okay. Multiple people think in favor of that. Stop calling me. Okay, stop. You have to stop long enough for me to do a raid. Stop. Sit. Okay, let's go hang out with Bald Engineer. Have a good night, all, or good day, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for tuning in. I am trying to establish a schedule here. Today was the first scheduled stream, which I started 20 minutes late, but I'm going to try and stream again Friday is the plan. So, no stream tomorrow. Stream again tomorrow, Friday.